Welcome back. So we are in a bit of a race against winter. We are going to really need to crack on with getting some of this built. We need this heating plant extremely quickly. It's kind of super important that we get this built because we want to get the heating plant done, and then we probably want to try and get some of these houses built as well at the same time. But the heating plant is probably one of the most significant things we need to get up, because we need to try and make sure that we've got enough heating for winter, because we've been struggling with winter. I also want to try something this winter as well, because one thing that we've kind of had, although it's not really been an issue so much, is that people were happy in this village, but they seem to have all disappeared over the winter time. Now I'm wondering if the main reason for that is that people were going into certain buildings, like the schools, well, the school doesn't need heating, but like the kindergarten, the country club, etc., that do require heating, and therefore were getting ill, and because they were, ill, etc., were they... Oh, there's a fire. We should have fire engines here. We do. It's fine. It's the dog and parrot, the rat and parrot, sorry, which is slightly skew-if, and it's fine anyway because nobody is there because there's no beer. You don't want to miss another worker stream. You're adorable. But yes, we also added these in last time. I forgot about this. We try to make things a little prettier. But what was I saying? So I'm kind of curious to run a little test and see if closing these buildings down during the winter when it's too cold, will that still mean that people are happy, and prevent them from getting ill and keep them kind of around? And then we can I know really we should be working on dealing with the issues of what is causing the cold, but I'm just kind of curious. We're having really good population increase this month, which is nice. I kind of hope that continues. The town of Diana, well, we haven't actually named the town, but it's got Diana Square in it, is looking pretty nice. Used of water, but it needs to be near a bottle of water, and in 1949 or 1918, no worries, we will do. What we can do with your winery, just to make it work even better, Jano, is I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I do farming zone. Oh, that's because I got the thing. It might be in factory, but what I'm wondering is where are the... Somewhere I've got vineyards. So what we can do with those vineyards is... What's the sustainable forest look like? That. Okay, we can build a couple of those about to make sure we get plenty of wood. Do require a bit amount of workers, but they'll keep wood going for a while. But yeah, we could put the vineyards nearby in a village, because see, the only problem is fuck it. We can put them down. They produce food, but we could put them down. No, vineyards. We call them vineyards in English because they grow vines. But they're vineyards. But yeah, we can use these like in the area and stuff, with fields and things, and they can add to the kind of feeling of the area. We can make it produce alcohol and stuff, but yeah, it kind of adds to what we're doing. Yeah, we won't do it necessarily just now, but we will do it in the future. Nothing is on the way to here. Now, are we actually making concrete? Because last week I was worrying we weren't making concrete. But maybe we are? But then I'm worrying that this doesn't have coal, so how can it? I mean, no, it's definitely filling up. And that should hopefully take 3 tons of concrete to the heating plant. And that's actually all the concrete that needs, so that's not too... Well, it needs 2 more. 3 more go. Well, 4 more goes, actually. But at least that kind of means that's all the concrete that it would normally require is there. Kind of wondering whether or not we just kind of stop this train for a little bit, because I mean these guys are no, we need more stuff there. We need more stuff. I mean, we're going to need to build this as well, which is going to require asphalt. Doesn't really require much else, but it is going to require asphalt. I think it requires a road, and I have realised we've kind of fucked it. So I might have to pay for that, which is a bit annoying. Whoops. Now, I think something we're going to have to do as well is try to get the services built before we build the houses. I'm hoping the houses won't take too long, but it's also one of these things where I can see it just taking just a little bit too long. Okay, there's this one is supposed to be building now, which seems a bit silly, but okay. This should have stuff that is going to the heating plant. I'm also going to assign it to the road as well, in case it's got a digging crew, which is there. Okay, so what do you guys have, and what are you not using right now? Oh, that's no, this guy. Okay, these guys weren't on this road as well, which we do want them to build, so we can get them kind of working on that. There's no workers at the station. Which one are they going to? That one, right. Think. No, not there. You can go pick up workers from there, because there will be some workers waiting for you there. So, go there, but I don't think these guys have... Oh, they do have a 2-passenger carriage. Oh my god, it actually has workers. Okay. And that just needs concrete, which is on its way. Nice! Okay, we're getting stuff built, but it still needs to be built quicker. Welcome to the 1900 problem. Everything builds really slowly. Don't know if the teachers are helping with our loyalty anyway. What am I looking at? What you looking at? So, I think was it Renfield last week who said that... Someone said last week that normally it ends up being like 38% of stuff. There's one worker going there now. That'll be fine. They'll make it there, no problem. Oh wait, there's 5 workers going here. Oh my god. I'm going to get that 5 work days cut down really quickly. It's going to take 1,000 work days. We need to get so many more workers up here. So what we got? We got the gravel coming over here, which should hopefully be quite quickly. Okay, so we're getting the gravel up here. I'm kind of hoping then... Oh my god, fuck me, yes. Like, it'll just make things a bit quicker. I mean, again, the other problem we have is our workforce. We kind of have a bit of a low workforce at the moment. I mean, obviously we've improved, and we are improving a bit, but we do still have quite a low workforce. The higher the workforce, obviously, the better that's going to be in terms of getting people to do shit, but yeah, it's going to take its time. It just needs that concrete now to get here for this guys to build quite quickly. Yeah, but the thing is, so 2k people, but you got to consider, let's, divide that by 3. Gives us our overall work, work quota. So we're about 800 people. But then we've got all these other little jobs and stuff that we need kind of running. I'll admit some of them don't need to be as much, and that's... Oh yeah, no, okay, yeah, it's not enough. No, you're right. I mean, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to limit it as much as we kind of can get away with. You know, to see how that works. But yeah, you're right. Wait, is that different? The fuck? That's a different figure. Or am I going insane? Am I going mental, or are those different figures? Like different icons and stuff. We still have 10% unemployment, which is happening because of no workforce, no workplace. So let's have a look. Not uneducated workers. Let's say. Okay, worker was unemployed yesterday. 9. 9 workers without a job. Okay. Well, because these guys are also kind of going to spots around here, right? Actually, can they walk to the train station? It's probably too far. No, it is. Okay. Try Farthest Frontier. It's been recommended by OCV, Farthest Frontier. I think I will probably play it at some point. It seems like a game which will be good to play. Yes, Jono. How can I help? Are you telling me to look at stuff? Oh, lol. Okay. Oh, and I see what you mean about the factory. Okay. Okay. What do you think we should mod in next? Fabric factory, please? Like, more fabric factories. God, I'm realizing how badly designed this fucking piece was. 9 children can't go to school because there's no school places. That school is ever so slightly too far. I think what I'm going to do is just... I'm going to pay for this. Because there's the school. Does that now make it so that it isn't too far anymore? Yeah, there you go. They can... Oh, wait. No, they still can't reach the school. Oh my god, that means I need to build another school somewhere. Shit. That's annoying. Does that reach the school? It does. Okay, I have a plan. Students. This is going to just be dumb. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh god, this is bad. I've just not sorted this out at all. Alright. Well, I'm in Discord chat. I don't know what you're... So this is 1T, this is 1T2. Okay, yeah, there's stuff that goes there. So they might move some people over there. Ironically, if workers are going to wait there, they're going to go to here anyway. Which, it's kind of silly anyway, but whatever. Still got 86 people who didn't go to work yesterday because they've got no workplace. Most of them here. 30 workers without a job. Because these guys are only going to the filtration plant or the heating plant. Right. Okay then. They can also reach that. So maybe I do actually start getting this to get workers from there, maybe? Because now there might actually be some workers turning up here. So we can try and get stuff to be built a bit quicker. We've got students and passengers arriving from Malka. Malka is up here. And then we have some workers going up there. Okay. I mean, sure, I probably don't need that as much. Again, we could probably reduce the amount of workers. Did I just hear something? Or did I miss something? Like, we do not need 20 workers up there. I mean, you can get away with like 5. Same with like the pub. No, we do not need this many people. You have an idea, go on, shoot. The kindergarten I'll keep fully stocked just because we are, you know, kind of making sure people are there. This should also have loyalty of 40%. We need to maybe get some loyalty stuff up in Malka because Malka might have really low loyalty because we don't actually have any things over here. There's a lot of passengers and a lot of students waiting to go to university in Malka as well. Oh my god, like, yes and no. So, Diana, I completely get why that might be a good idea and why that would work in relation to what we're doing. Because it would build the law, and I think, you know, it's not the worst idea in the world. The problem is, it's also the worst idea in the world. I don't know if that would work because I'm not good enough at the game to implement what people would want. But if you can put into the law chat, which I recommend everyone who wants to get involved, let's put a propaganda bureau down. It's a little bit too early. That's not. Popular! Bailiff of Haven, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. That is a little bit modern. That isn't though. You know, we can have a little column with posters just outside the shop. No, not a problem. I'm nice to hear. You get the thanks. These lazy fuckers don't. I'm joking. They're lovely. All of them are lovely. Well, most of them are lovely. What else could we stick in Malka to give it a bit of a, you know, a boost? Maybe we want to do the deck chairs. Maybe the flower beds. Thing is, Malka is kind of a little village. It doesn't need a lot. Like that, for example, seems a bit excessive. But then I suppose does it give a bonus? Yes. We put that down. That doesn't necessarily seem too out of place. No? What do we think? As like a kind of, because obviously we've got the houses there, and then that acts as the kind of, you know, square, like the main square of the town. I'll have to put some more decorations down, but what do we think? I can always get rid of it, like, quite easily.